Hello friends, we welcome you all to learn together.
Today we are going to present the topic on educational philosophy. Do you know what is philosophy?
Yes, Esther, the word philosophy derived from two Greek words. Philo means love and Sophia means knowledge. Thus, philosophy means love of wisdom.
Philosophy means love of wisdom, right Maha?
Yes, you are absolutely right, Esther. Now we will learn about the definition of philosophy. Philosophy is the acquisition of knowledge said by Plato. And then, do you know what is education?
Yes Maha. Education is a purposeful activity directed at achieving certain aims such as transmitting knowledge or fostering skills and character traits. The aims may include the development of understanding, rationality, kindness and honesty.
What is the definition of education, Esther?
The definition of education is a process in which and by which knowledge, character and behavior of the young are shaped and molded, said by Professor Dever.
Now let us learn about the topic of educational philosophy. Educational philosophy is that branch of philosophy in which educational problems are discussed and the solutions are presented and the form of educational process is determined.
Radhakrishnan Sarvapalli considers philosophy as a logical inquiry into the nature of reality.
The another one definition of, in the words of Burnett, educational philosophy is a science that is essentially the answer to the question in the field of education.
Then we will discuss about what is the relationship between philosophy and education. Philosophy and education are related like flower and fragrance, skeleton or flesh. They are the two flowers of one stem and two sides of a coin. The former is the contemplative side, while the latter is the active side of the coin. Philosophical knowledge has a fundamental role in clarifying question of education.
Philosophy points out the way and education follows it. Education thus becomes the best means for the promotion of philosophy, for the good of life, for the good of the individual and for good of society. We need direction and this direction is provided exclusively by philosophy, which is the mother of all sciences including education. Education is the dynamic side of philosophy.
Education and philosophy are both related to each other in three different ways. Do you know the three different ways?
One is both philosophy and education are interrelated, and the second one is philosophy is dependent on education, and the last is education is dependent on philosophy.
So now we will discuss all the three ways in detail. The first one is both philosophy and education are interrelated. Philosophy is a theory and education is a practice. Theory leads to practice and practice improves theory. Philosophy is a theory of education and education is applied philosophy.
Education without philosophy is blind and philosophy without education is invalid.
And the second is philosophy is dependent on education. Education as a base, education as transmitter and propagator.
Education as accumulator, education as producer, education as means to achieve goal.
The last is education depends on philosophy. Education is unthinkable without philosophy.
Philosophy determines the real destination towards which education has to go.
So friends, we think so all of you have enjoyed the educational philosophy meanings, definition, relationship between education and philosophy.
Now it is time to end up our session. Thank you. Stay tuned.